Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Siti Nusna binti Mazuki, ID AM 220401108. My supervisor is Madam Cynthia binti Saineh. Okay, today I want to discuss to you all about my FYP, my final project. My title for final project today is The Factor of Obesity Towards Children in Taman Shamlin, Cheras. Okay, topic I want to discuss today is introduction, problem statement, research objective, research question, literature review, theory, methodology, result of finding, recommendation, and lastly, conclusion. Okay, for introduction, I will tell you about the childhood obesity. Okay, childhood obesity has emerged as a present public health concern worldwide, with its prevalence increase in recent years. This alarming trend has caught the attention of healthcare professionals, policymakers, and researchers because of its significant implication for children health and well-being. Understanding the factor that contribute to children obesity is essential to developing effective prevention and intervention strategy to address the complex issue. The researcher focused on identification of the factors that occur with obesity in children in Taman Shamlin, Cheras. The World Health Organization has identified it as one of the most serious public health challenges of the 21st country, stressing the urgent need to action to address the issue. Multifactorial nature of obesity, who is obesity in children, in influenced by complex interaction of genetic and behavior factors, genetic predisposition, unhealthy eating habits, sedentary lifestyle, limited access to nutrition food, socio-economic differences are among the main factors that contribute to the development of obesity in children. Purpose of this study aims to explore and examine the various factors associated with obesity in children to elucidate the complex pathways that led to its development. As you can see, the problem statement, we have two problem statements. One, children who consume high calorie diets are likely to become obese. Okay, this is because children in Taman Shamlin Cheras that I can see is they consume too many calories without a proper nutritional balance, can result in health issues such as obesity. It is critical to assume that children receive adequate nutrition from a variety of dietary sources. High calorie diet with add sugar or saturated fat can increase the risk of obesity or other health issues. As a result, it is critical to select food high in nutritional value. It is also because high calorie, low nutrient snack can promote nutritional imbalance. Second problem statement is the study also discovered that obesity is driven by genetic factor. Okay, the study also discovered that genetic obesity in genetic factor driven by genetic factor. In other words, obesity is true to be inherited from early generation, especially from the mother or father, siblings, or close relative. Genetic factor influence obesity risk, particular in children. Obesity can be caused by genetic factor in families. If there is a extended family history of obesity, the child may be genetically predisposed to a more challenged body shape or weight retention. Although genetic might raise the rate of the obesity, surroundings that encourage a healthy behavior, such as poor diet and a lack of physical exercise, also have a significant impact in the development of juvenile obesity. In the understanding genetic characters can aid the development of genetic target medicines or interventions for children at high risk of obesity. As you can see, objective we have two. One, to identify the factor the cause of obesity among children. Two, to identify a genetic factor that have a relationship with childhood obesity. Okay, for the research question, every study need a research question to complete and find the solution. There are few questions related to research objective, which is: one, is there a factor the causes obesity among children? Two, is there a relationship between genetic factors and childhood obesity? Okay, for the part literature review, we have two theory that I get. First one, according to Colexo 2020, highlights the significant role of the genetic factors influencing the risk of developing obesity with the general population. Researchers involved in the study conducted investigation to understand the contribution of genetic variables to the likelihood of individuals developing obesity. Their finding reveals that genetic factors play a crucial role in determining an individual's susceptibility to obesity. These genetic variables encompass a wide range of factors, including gene variation related to metabolism, fat storage, and energy expenditure. Individuals with certain genetic predisposition may be more prone to gene excess weight and developing obesity compared to others. By understanding the genetic underpinning of obesity, healthcare professionals and researchers can gain insight into the mechanism involved in this development. This knowledge can inform the development of a personalized intervention and treatment strategy tailored to individual genetic profile, ultimate improving obesity prevention and management involved with the general population. Okay, for the part theory, we have two. The first one, behavioral stability theory, proposed by Dr. David Kessler, 2029. The behavioral stability theory proposed by Dr. David offers a insight into the complex interplay of behavioral factors contributing to obesity. This theory suggests that individuals vary in their susceptibility to overeating and obesity due to differences in their response to food-related cues and stimuli in their environment. This cue may activate reward pathway in the brain, lead to increased food intake and weight gain, especially in individuals who are more sensitive or responsive to these cues. Overall, this theory provides valuable insight into the behavioral aspects of obesity and underscores the importance of addressing environmental influences in obesity prevention and intervention efforts. For the second two, the logical theory by Bofenel, 1994. An ecological theory connected to obesity was developed for monitoring and deciding complicated public health. An ecological theory is excellent for it investigating the elements that contribute to obesity. According to Bofenel, an individual ecological factors must be considered in order to effect a change in the person's health. The idea is regarded as a critical assessment of social economy determinant of health. In 2010, the World Health Organization described this notion as the condition under which individuals are born, develop, live, work, and eat. According to Bofenel, 2. Ecological theory research, development, and change in individual state cannot be successfully explained, taking into account the ecological environment in which the person live. Childhood obesity occur as a result of the interplay of child features and child risk factors. Okay, for the methodology, first, study area in Taman Syamili Ceras Kuala Lumpur. Study design, we have a quantitative, the random sampling approach, the descriptive survey. Okay, for the data collection, first one, I get improve from supervisor Madam Cynthia for the collect data. And 2, data collected by using an observational checklist from Google Form is questionnaire. Okay, 3, design based on factor obesity toward children, and respondent I get it is 77 parents from the Tamashamalin. Okay, for the data analysis, data enter into Microsoft Excel. Okay, data was analyzed by using SPS version 26 and descriptive analysis and correlation statistic. Okay, data expresses in frequency and percentage. The distribution tables. Okay. Okay, for the next part is the result of finding from the research. I will explain about this chapter. Okay, firstly, this chapter address the result of the study examined in chapter 5. In this segment, the result were discussed to fulfill the research question and to validate the research objective. Frequency analysis will be performed to assess the percentage score on each response. Descriptive analysis will perform to assess mean score and standard deviation. Part A. The demographic that I focus on gender, age of parents, age of children, occupation, and race to see how many frequencies and percentage of parents that I can see that I want to do, as you can see in this slide. In this slide show that female is the main respondent and there is a small gap in the proportion of sexes. Of the table, 77 respondent, 81.8%, and for the frequency 63 are female, while 82% are male. Okay, as you can see in this slide, part B, the factor that cause obesity among children has 11 question. I asked two parents in Google form to they answer it. In this part B, as you can see, the highest mean is 4.32, which many parents who answer agree with this factor question. It shows parents in Taman Shemelin Ceras have knowledge about food pyramid. The example of descriptive analysis from SPS, the highest score mean score is RQ4, which mean a score of 4.32, while the lowest score is RQ8, which is mean a mean score of 2.35. In this frequency that you can see in this table, the high percentage is 43%, which many parents who answer agree with this question. Okay, for the part C is the present correlation. As you can see here, the height for the question, my family eat regardless of time. The more respondents, especially children who suffer from obesity due to not maintaining food intake in the right way because parents have a history of obesity. So it made my objective to achieve a relationship between these variable. Okay, for this chapter 5 recommendation, I would like to recommend that this research to be conducted for average population. 1. That I recommend, parents should set a positive example by keeping healthy food and lifestyle habit. For example, eating a nutrition diet and exercise consistently will encourage children to pursue a similar lifestyle. This might help you maintain your optimal body weight. As a result, children are less likely to develop chronic condition like obesity, heart disease, or diabetes. Parents be the close person to their children play an important role in providing nutritional meals. For the two, parents can bring their children to visit a general health and nutrition specialist while they are young. For example, when parents are worried about their children's consumption at home, they can take them to the doctor. For example, nutritional doctor who can provide customized advice based on their children's requirement. As a result, contacting a doctor, nutrition, especially doctor for children, can spot the possibility for major health disorder or disease early on, as well as establish a solid working relationship with doctor to make treatment more effective for obese children. Lastly, parents can limit access to bad meal at home. For example, parents must limit or eliminate the consumption of healthy food in the family. For example, this involves restricting children access to greasy meals, sugary drink, fast food, and high sugar snack. Eating nutrition and balanced diet is critical for sustaining a healthy lifestyle. Okay, lastly is a conclusion. There is no doubt that this research has achieved its overall goals and success in gaining an understanding of obesity in Taman Shamlin Trust. This study aimed to identify the factors that cause obesity in children. The results show that parental influences, healthy food, and genetics from their parents cause this to happen. Understanding the variables that lead to childhood obesity allow for implementing effective preventative strategies to aid future children well-being and good health. And that lastly from me, conclusion. And thank you. Bye.